Hello, 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 and welcome back to Sins of a Solar Empire 2's premier tournament for Power 2 Balance. We are in game number 2 here of our finals between Frontier Negotiator and the Singers. And let me tell you, game 1 was a doozy. Very, very nicely played by both teams, but too slow. The Singers came out on top, just outmaneuvering Frontier Negotiators. And can Frontier Negotiators take it back in game number 2? We're here on Foreign Invasion, my personal favorite map in the set, which I will expound on a little bit, but let's introduce our players. For Frontier Negotiator, we have Yorha staying with Vasari Alliance. We have Aqua staying with Advent Reborn. And we have Phalangus staying with Tech Primacy. We have, for the Singers, Galax with Vasari Alliance again. And UED playing as Vasari Exodus. And we have Phoenix here, instead of Lag, moving towards Advent Reborn. And with that, let's get started. Now, I mentioned that Foreign Invasion is my favorite map, and it is because it's such a greedy map. As you might notice here, this little itty bitty outcrop here that can be gotten through going through wormholes. And of course, you need to research some specific tech for wormholes. I'm pretty sure, at least for Advent. Let's just take a look here. Wormhole is locked in tech level 3, but if you get there, this is so much resources, or so many resources. Just it's money. It's so much money, and it's really easily defendable because you just put up 2 things right there, and then you're fine. But if you rush it in this Need for Greed tournament, you might get clapped backwards by other players just going a little bit aggressively. So it is a bit of a risk. We have all of our players starting off here with, okay, never mind, with a round 1-1. But Phoenix going for 4 instead, just 4 civilian, instead of Aqua's traditional opener of going 4-1 for Advent. Now let's take a look here at our starting cap ships. For Phalangus, we have the Marza. For
colonizable planet has been discovered.
Phoenix, here for Frontier Negotiators, we have the Progenitor Mothership, which I like because they're kind of in the eco position, shielded from other people. We have for Aqua, we have the Radiance Battleship. Ooh, that's interesting, going that instead of the Rapture. Maybe taking that lesson from the last game of them just getting rushed down on that Rapture, not being able to do too much, and just going for a heavier hitting ship instead of a spellcaster that pays off later in game, but who knows. And of course, for Yorha and our other Vasari players, we start off with the Evacuator. Now everyone, again, just sticking with 1. Phoenix going for 4-1. Just, I'm assuming prioritizing the 4 in that 4-1 a little bit earlier. And starting to colonize.
Empire research tier complete.
What is my ship doing?
Upgrade complete.
Aqua's vessel going here, probably going for this derelict loot, which I would assume you'd want to put on a Rapture instead, no? But you'll see about that. Yeah, this planet, or this map, excuse me, is very resource poor, just in general. I mean, besides this Terran planet, that's really good compared to some of the other maps. But these 3 planets really shift the face of the game. Okay. Aqua. Aqua rushing a second capital ship into a Rapture. And this might be what they're trying to do. They're trying to clear out these derelict loots in advance to try and boost up that Rapture bigly. Do we have anyone else going for a similar capital ship rush? I mean, we've got Phalangus. Phalangus is just feeding.
Our fleet has
Galax.
engaged the enemy.
Galax, okay. I'll talk about the Vasaris in a second.
Have engaged the enemy.
UD and then Yorha. Okay. So, of course, we have our Vasaris going for the triple capital ship start. But Galax putting on a strange variation of that and going for the Cortal Devastator instead of either the Marauder, Carrier, or Desolator. And of course, they can always build the 3rd one at some point. But that's another variation in this triple cap ship start that I really like to see, as the Cortal Devastator is a very good ship.
Complete.
It's a much more survivable frontline brawler than the Devastator. And, you know, the Marauder. But will he pair it with a support ship or just go for the Desolator for maximum DPS? Oh, and we already have an engagement going on here. We already have Phalangus moving up with their Marza colonization fleet and some light capital ships against Galax's play here to take this derelict loot. And I really like this here a lot from Phalangus, as this ship is taking not an insubstantial amount of damage.
Credits. We'll handle your enemies.
From
shields.
From these ships, and of course on the radiation swarm.
Planet. Empire
you
research
can't
complete.
repair, like at all. And yep, see, forcing the ship out, stunning it down. Whoop. Okay.
The item is now
No,
complete.
I think
On the loose.
this is a little mistake here from Felingus. They need to be focusing down this Marza, because if this Marza isn't focused down, or not Marza, this evacuator isn't focused down, it's going to get this derelict loot, which should be the main priority of
Armor down.
Felingus
Brace
to
for
prevent.
direct hits.
Because, like, look how much damage this thing is taking. Of course, they're probably going to abscond with it, but will they be able to kill this evacuator in the meantime with that precision targeting and concussion charge? Of course.
Warfare research complete.
Galax calling in that retrofit fabricator cruiser from the transport cabal, getting on some repair items, but also getting chased down here. We also have
Logistics
Galax,
upgrade
or
complete.
UED, trying to do a little push up, but not really accomplishing too much. We have the Cortal Devastator coming in here for Galax, and this evacuator is
Scouts have
probably
discovered
going to
a
make it out
colonizable
as
planet.
this second capital ship comes in to reinforce. However, this is just a lot of damage this thing is taking, and it's going to be out of commission for a hot minute.
Jump sequence.
But, yeah, Felingus taking a smart play, retreating, taking what little damage they could, and taking this small moon, which I like. I like this moon a lot. It's just a very fun planet. I like these little outcrop planets that are these weird defensible locations right outside of choke points. It's just a very neat map design feature. UBD going up to level 4. Military, same thing with Yorha.
Our forces have engaged
No one is
the
going
enemy.
for...
Military research complete.
No one is
Item
going
complete.
for any of the warp gate travels, unfortunately. Or the wormhole travels, which I would love to see. These slowly getting colonized. Ooh, yep. Galax making another okay. So this is where things can get really, 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 really bad here for Felingus, as Galax has decided to push back into this gravity well. Now, I love these really, I mentioned before, I really like these
new colony has been founded.
defensible choke point planets where you have like all your factories here and you have all your static defenses here. This choke, however, well, you can't really build static defenses here. It's a radiation cloud, but you get what I mean. These two capital ships are more powerful than the entire fleet here of Felingus. Well, not exactly, but in supply usage they are. Or supply efficiency, rather. And this Marza only has one way out. Of course, Felingus making the right move here.
Upgrade complete.
Just trying to retreat as quickly as possible. Well, Galax jumps in, and hopefully these ships will be able to take out some skirmishers and then jump out the moment the capital ships arrive, which I quite like here.
Forces have arrived.
Oop, yep. See?
Civilian research complete.
And oh, actually, no, excuse me. This is a third Marauder here from Galax. Or not a third Marauder. The third capital ship is a Marauder. And actually, let's go check on UED, what's going on over there. It's going for the support ship as well, just swapping out the Desolator with the Devastator. UED going for the classic start. And Felingus' fleet here not doing too hot. I mean, taking out the skirmishers, which I very much like. Taking out what you can kill.
Civilian structure complete.
And what is Felingus' move here? I'd say just leave. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, you can't keep that moon. It was not meant to be. Just save the rest of your light frigates.
Shields are down. I won't last long out here.
Get that Marza out.
Calibrated. Military research complete.
Of course, it cannot repair in that radiation cloud, so it's going to have to make another long jump back. And we have Yorha,
Our
who has
fleet is under
taken
attack.
Tolosa, the moon,
Item complete.
which is about to come under siege by UED. I can take a look at that here. Yeah, and there's no chance this moon survives. 3 capital ships, especially ones with a siege specialization, although it doesn't have it yet. Just in general, 3 capital ships with no defenders. It's getting lasered down over there. We have a Dunov here coming out for Felingus, a little bit of another cap rush. What is Aqua up to? We mentioned that.
Mining upgrade
Oh,
complete.
Aqua going up to 4-4. I like that a lot.
Research complete.
Getting that Radiance, not power leveling it, which is unfortunate, but I guess, or the Rapture, not power leveling the Rapture, power leveling the Radiance instead. But
An
it makes a
allied
little
world has
sense.
fallen to the enemy.
You've won us over with your fancy words and your coin.
I love
A
that
new
voice line so
colony
much.
has been founded.
Getting these colonies
Scouts
up.
have found a colonizable planet.
Felingus
Our fleet
taking
is under
their moon.
attack. Our fleet
Will
is
hopefully
under
not die.
attack.
Yep.
Our planet is
Orbital
under
bombardment.
siege. Military research complete.
And we have a little bit of a stalemate here, folks. And I'm just waiting to see who, in general, will go for, and Phoenix also going to 4-4. If anyone at all will try to rush the prerequisite text to get all of these planets, because gas giants give you so many orbital slots, and these just give you a bajillion crystal. Okay, we have a push here by UED into Aqua and Yorha's capital ships. Of course, this is a much better position here for UED. Although this Radiance is level 4, and should probably be getting out of here now, as it's taking a lot of damage, and does not even have shield burst. Advent ships are all shield, gang. Aqua.
Civilian structure complete. Logistics upgrade complete.
Is this... Okay, this ship finally starting to jump out. That was weird. Oh, because it was affected by the jump thing. It was jumping in at a weird angle. The Rapture coming in, hoping to also take out this carrier. And targeting down this carrier is the correct thing to do, as nanite armor cannot be cast on... Oh, and Yorha going for the assailants here with a lack of PD here by UED. This carrier is going to go down lickety-split. I didn't even notice that. Yorha was going for assailants, but it makes a lot of sense. And I think this thing might die. Just straight up. We got one more swarm. Nice! Catching that carrier on the way out from UED, and that's big. That's humongous.
Warfare research
Yeah,
complete.
this Desolator making its way out, but that's humongous here for the Frontier Negotiators.
Civilian structure complete.
As that blunts so
Our
much of the
fleet has
blow that
engaged
UED is
the
able to
enemy.
deal out. Yorha going for 4 as well now. Hopefully going for those crystal
Civilian
nanites.
structure complete.
Please get crystal nanites. It's such a good tech. I beg of you. Yeah, rushing
I
those
will
assailants.
deliver your order personally.
Getting almost
Civilian
nothing else,
structure
which I mean
complete.
makes sense. And Yorha is chasing down UED's fleet. Now Phoenix brings up the mothership, the Terran, which will be able to put down some shield regeneration, but that's not as good as the carrier. And they're going to be fighting in this antimatter fountain, which will give ships just a bunch more spells.
Our fleet has engaged
Just a lot
the
more
enemy.
antimatter, a lot more spells to cast. And of course, Frontier Negotiators targeting down the support ship. First things first. I mean, it is a little closer than everything else, but it is a support ship after all. Do we have charged shots here by Yorha by any chance? Do those assailants? No. Okay, we don't have phase missiles charged yet. It's a new level tech. With these assailants taking a lot of damage here from these defensors, and these defensors putting up the necessary point defense to at least blunt the blow of these phase missiles. Yeah, I don't like this at all, Yorha. You should get out of here. Without Aqua's support, this fleet ain't doing too hot. And they're just losing a few ships for no reason. But losing no capital ships, that's what's important here. Jumping out. Losing a few assailants, which sucks, but, you know, take what you can get. We have a little push out here by Galax into the fleet of Phalangus, and this is a lot of stuff. This is just a lot of good stuff. So I don't think this force here by Galax is going to be able to do too much. Yeah, this is 331 supply. Oh, and we also have a push here by UED and Phoenix into Yorha space. And I don't like this. I don't like this defense here by Yorha as much. Aqua should most definitely be coming in to help out. And where is Aqua's fleet anyway? It's coming in after that Radiance was so brutally thrashed. Yep. Well, this fleet's probably going to get deflected very easily. I'm more interested in watching what's going on over here with Yorha, as all of these ships have point defense. All these light frigates have point defense. Or light corvettes, excuse me. And it's going to be a massive pain in the ass for Yorha to deal with.
Empire research.
Because they're just going to lose all their assailants if they don't deal with it. Yeah, Yorha deciding to just leave, going to the defensive position where the Raptor is from Aqua.
Complete.
And we have from Phalangus, yep, deflecting this attack quite easily. Taking a few licks in the process, but
Defense upgrade.
where is the
complete.
Marsa? Phalangus, where is your Marsa? Oh, it's somewhere. Oh, it's sitting over here after it most likely got hit a few bajillion times. And we have another fight coming up over here. Well, another fight. We have a continuation of our fight over here, with Aqua coming in with now some reinforcements, and this Rapture taking the a lot of damage. And it's gravity warheaded, so it's going to be why is it just spinning in circles? Oh, this is really bad here for Aqua. Yep, losing that Rapture that they rushed is not good here, folks. But considering the fact they took out a carrier earlier and that they power leveled the Rapture, or Radiance rather, that which they should be pulling out right this second, as it still has not fully regenerated all of its HP. Good work, good work. The Radiance is the more important of the two ships here to keep alive. And Felingus going on the offensive here. Smelling blood in the water, but leaving this left flank, of Frontier Negotiators wide open, as Yorha doesn't really have anything to contest with this, right? Yeah, 374. In here we have... What?
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
Oh, okay. Yorha, a lot of their fleet supply coming in just a bunch of Wardens that have yet to be constructed, which is good, but those ships aren't here yet, which is a problem.
I will deliver your order personally.
Okay, we have that combat going on here from Felingus and Galax.
Hostile forces are
They're quite
sieging our
enjoy.
planet.
And I think we'll go in favor
Defense
here of
upgrade complete.
Felingus with the energy transfer,
Let the
allowing
bidding
regeneration
commence.
here in this radiation storm through healing abilities rather than passive healing. This evacuator taking a lot of licks on the shield here. Probably nothing too crazy though happen. Felingus retreating their fleets as we have not another engagement. We have a little bit of a recontestation. Yorha's
Military
recontesting
structure complete.
their choke point right here. And these moons moving into position to become the choke point themselves. Interesting,
One
interesting.
of our colonies has been lost.
Oop. Phoenix re-engaging here. After, or not Phoenix, Felingus re-engaging here. After Galax just decided to
Unfortunately,
try to
the
stick around a
option
little
slipped
longer.
From your grasp.
Yorha not getting those crystals, which is kind of bad.
Military
Yep.
structure complete.
The Singer's pushing them out of this choke point, or Yorha, I mean, and this is a really bad situation here for the
Military
Frontier
structure
Negotiators,
complete.
as there's essentially just a beachhead here for the Singers to just keep pushing units through. I mean, Phoenix over here is producing, dude. He is just producing units. Aqua has a decently sized fleet. No, they don't. Oh, but they do have a kinetic intensifier. I didn't even notice that. Right, that's crazy.
Mining upgrade complete.
That's nuts. Getting a lot of that surveyed, Don. But
Your arguments are
I might
compelling.
lose it just
I
like
shall
right here.
stand with you.
Because this is a massive fleet here by UED, and if they get that kinetic intensifier, it's GG.
Civilian structure complete.
Yeah, this
Our forces have
Radiance
engaged
knows
the
what's up,
enemy.
has decided to immediately leave.
Phase jump underway.
Jumping back to their main outpost of Terran.
Hostility research complete.
Yeah,
Civilian
Felingus holding
structure complete.
this planet with a name.
Armor is breached.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this ship getting stunned out from jumping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can it
Harmony research complete.
Can it jump? Can
We're
it jump?
severely crippled.
Oh, it's
Phase
jumping,
jump
it's jumping.
underway.
Look at that shield burst. Oh, just by a few seconds. And that is horrible here for Frontier Negotiators. As that kinetic intensifier, I think it seals the game. As Aqua has lost both of their capital ships, just to being outmaneuvered, honestly. Because I'm pretty sure the incomes here are almost exactly equal. 33, 13, and 15 versus
Military
Felingus'
structure complete.
46,
Mining
10,
upgrade
and
complete.
15. Ooh, Felingus actually a little bit ahead on the economy game. Yeah,
Our
and
minds awaken.
getting another Rapture here from Aqua, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but losing this kinetic intensifier and not taking it is okay. This I didn't see this desolator. It was blending into the background. Taking that kinetic intensifier, which is huge, just increases DPS across the board for your entire fleet, essentially. Taking out some of these ships, these outlying ships, and you can see just this flow of units here from Phoenix and just the Frontier Negotiators in general. While Felingus tries to put up a resistance over here, tries to create that beachhead, but Galax is just pushing him off. They're in a stalemate. And just a bad time overall with, Phoenix. Oh, it's Phoenix that got the Rapture Battlecruiser and is now going for a revolution.
Cleanses all.
Hostility
instead of
research
Aqua going
complete.
for the second
Our fleet is
rapture.
under attack.
Excuse me. Watching the wrong person. Yeah, Felingus and getting a second
Logistics
tune-up.
upgrade complete.
Interesting. Felingus and Galax just seem to be in a stalemate here, while the rest of the Singers just reap through the backline of Frontier Negotiators. Woof. Just looking out for what's important here, gang, but yeah, Yorha trying to conglomerate the rest of their ships here on their homeworld to
Civilian
hopefully make a
structure
breakout push.
complete.
Aqua seems to be doing around about the same. This is just crazy. This is crazy stuff. And these extra capital ships coming in here from Phoenix that are going to be able to do work. Because there is about 700 fleet supply here from Frontier Negotiator, or not Frontier Negotiators. The Singers right in this gravity, while Aqua only has
Exotics have been
200.
unveiled by our scryers.
Yorha has 500, which does even things out, but not as many capital ships as there are in this fleet. And now with that kinetic intensifier, things are going to get wacky. This is a huge loss for Aqua as well from this planet, as this planet's like half their income. This Terran planet,
Hostility
I mean. And that
research
progenitor,
complete.
and this
The
evacuator
Unity has fallen
getting that
silent on
kinetic
one of our
intensifier,
planets.
giving weapon damage and range. Just a massive buff for the gravity well. Ooh, and it's not like Felingus can come and help out, because if Felingus comes and help out, Galax just pushes through right over here. So we ain't even seeing these wormholes being used, which I'm a little bit sad about, I will be honest.
Civilian structure complete.
Oh, Phoenix going for star bases for some reason. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm just a big fan of star bases.
Commerce upgrade complete.
Alright, I like this from Yorha.
Hostility
Taking out these
research
stragglers.
complete.
Getting every little bit of fleet supply that you can, while the main fleet hasn't arrived yet. It's a really good idea. However, the
Planet
main fleet
item
has now
ready.
arrived and is going to kill you. Yep, these Corvettes, just in general, shredding
Our
through these
forces
assailants.
have engaged the enemy.
Where's the rest of Yorha's fleet? Where are their cap ships? Oh, they're just around, I guess. Yeah, and some of these ships pathing very wrong. And now that the kinetic intensifier is here, I think it's good night here for Yorha's fleet. As these assailants are just
Hostility research complete.
whomped.
Our forces have engaged the enemy. Harmony research
This evacuator's in a
complete.
whole load of trouble here, folks.
Defilers encroach upon us.
Although it's probably going to be able to jump out here. It is. Christ. Okay, Aqua retaking this fleet and actually now
Our
going for the
forces
second
have
rapture.
engaged the enemy.
Which is nice. That's good. That's a good comeback. Felingus just holding here.
Hostility
Holding and
research
holding.
tier complete.
But these the capital ships from Phoenix just keep flowing in, man. And that I just don't know. I just don't know how Frontier Negotiators is going to deal with this. And getting looting crew, which is a very good item, allowing you to convert DPS directly into cash. Yeah, and the Singer's just pushing into Yorha's homeworld
Our
again.
forces have engaged
Poor
the
Yorha,
enemy.
losing their homeworld 2 times. Yeah, this fleet just jumping in right here. Yorha followed almost directly by UEDs and Phoenix's fleets. Just getting
Our
jumped.
forces have engaged the enemy.
Evacuate? Yeah, okay. This evacuator's from UED. You're moving their fleets away, but you're about to lose your homeworld. And that homeworld is the majority of your income, right? Yeah, it is all of your income, actually, when it comes to metal. And half of your crystal, which is, this is not something you can afford to
Military
lose.
structure complete.
Because if you do, you're out of the game. The standoff's still holding. Felingus getting some more capital ships, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But also, your homeworld is under bombardment.
Hostile
from 2
forces are
players.
sieging our planet.
Putting up that siege platform, which I really like. Oh, and kinetic intensifier, of course, applies to that, which is nuts. Yorha just kind of sitting their ships out in the corner, waiting for Aqua to arrive. And Aqua arriving with a bunch of Tempest and Iconis Guardians, which I really like that a lot. I love the Guardians. They're very good. However, I don't know if it'll be enough, as the fleet supplies here still look mightily in favor of UED, especially with the extra capital ships coming in. Yeah, this Rapture doesn't even need to do anything. It's just kind of sitting here, bombard them. shooting off its missiles every once and again. And this fleet right over here is, yeah, this is a lot of Tempests, don't get me wrong. But this is also a lot of Disciple vessels with medium lasers that will just kill you. Yeah, this evacuator is not having a good time, and if they lose this evacuator, that's game. Yorha has no way to recolonize. And of course, they can always build a colony cruisers, but it's probably not even worthwhile at that point. And this thing just taking so much damage. Also getting gravity warheaded, so it cannot jump out. Doing some weird maneuvers, as Sin ships are wont to do. Managing to jump out at least a little bit here. But yeah, this planet's still under attack by this Rapture, and it will be under attack for what I'm assuming is the rest of this game. Phoenix and Felingus and Galax just sitting in this standoff, just kind of waiting, kind of chilling. Yeah, if I were Phoenix or UED here, I would just direct all my capital ships to start bombardment. The sooner Yorha loses this planet, the sooner they're out of the game, you know? And a 3v2 in Sins is incredibly hard to beat. Yep, Aqua calls it. It's GG. Yorha's losing their home world, and that's 3v2. The Flink is managing to push out Galax here in the final minutes of the game, which is neat. And another Rapture coming up here for Phoenix. Woof. So that's game number 2. But of course, this is a best of 5, so there is a chance that the Frontier Negotiators can swing things back around in game number 3. And with that, let's look at some graphs. So, what happened? Nothing crazy here, actually, in the planetary own chart. Like, I don't think anyone got ahead massively. I mean, Aqua kind of rushed that capital ship and then paid for it, dude. I mean, in terms of balance, yeah. Oof. Wait, what? Oh, this is Felingus. Excuse me. Yeah. In terms of income, everything was mostly even. Mostly between players, and I think this is just not too slow. The Singers just kind of outmaneuvering the Frontier Negotiators once again, just playing a little better, building better fleets, and taking better engagements that allowed them to snowball up into a win. Even though that Frontier Negotiators got that early cap ship, which they could have pivoted on, they lost a Rapture in return, which allowed the Singers to crush him, I think. And with that, I'll see y'all in game number 3.